is, you know, at the conclusion of July, we have now concluded 7 straight months of at least a 70% win rate. That is incredibly unbelievable. Congratulations. Pat myself on the back, not only to myself, but to the entire community, for everybody that's been along the journey. And again, we're only talking about this year of 2022, right? So obviously, we're in July, the 7th month of the year. And this is exactly why we can talk from this position of completing right now another month of not only profitability and progressiveness and positivity, but we're talking about the 7th month in a row where we have at least a 70% win rate for the entire month or higher, right? So we want to highlight the sevens, right? We're talking about the sevens. Sevens is a very, very important number. And that's why I'm talking about it today. But again, it's not something to be overlooked. It's obviously, you know, really, really amazing to be able to do something like that. And not only for myself, it makes me feel very, very humbled and appreciative to be able to do it for so many people, to impact so many individuals, you know, in different ways. But to just keep that going, that screams and that yells, and that really, really highlights the level of consistency that we're able not only to put the work out, to continue to put the effort in, right? But to give you very, very specific and relevant breakdowns, decodes, and picks. And the numbers speak for themselves. Now, we're only speaking about 2022. We're only speaking about this year, right? So that's 7 straight months of a 70% win rate or higher. And again, we've had several months where it's been way higher than 70%. As a matter of fact, we spoke about it in a previous video of being able to complete the entire month of February without one loss, right? So the month of February was a 100% win rate for myself and my entire community. That's unheard of. A lot of people very much doubt that, you know what I'm saying? But thankfully, we have 100% proof and evidence supported not only by the content that I put out, the videos I make, and the feedback from the entire community, and testimonies from people, that can verify it and have positively been impacted by the content, picks, and things that we continue to put out, right? So cheers to you guys. Salute once again. And, today is no different, right? I'm coming to you from a very, very, happy position again, because today we were able to do something which I really, really take pride in doing at the end of every month. So in order to promote positivity and paying it forward, at the end of every month, what I like to do is I like to reciprocate and return the energy that every individual has given me throughout that entire month. So for anybody that sent me a very, very positive, message and paid it forward by actually going the extra mile and going above and beyond their initial pledge and actually tipping, right? Paying it forward, taking that extra step, acknowledging the effort, acknowledging the consistency, the unbelievable work that we've been able to do, taking it one step above and actually showing me that love right back, and tipping me for my work, my results, and my consistency. At the end of every month, I like to highlight those people, promote those people, and the way in which I do that is I give out one pick, isolated to the people that took it upon themselves to tip me throughout that whole month. So if you sent me a tip during this month, and I have your email address today, you were emailed a very, very exclusive and specific play that nobody else got. Okay, this is 100% for the people that took it upon themselves to tip me. And again, we'll probably see this this type of thing be duplicated, plagiarized, and done as well by other platforms, other communities, and so on. But this is something I started at the beginning of 2022. We really want to promote and pay it right back to the people that go above and beyond the initial pledge. And at the end of every month, usually around the 30th or the 31st, I like to take it upon myself to do that, to reward them for rewarding me and acknowledging them for rewarding me. And that's exactly what I did today. So for all my tippers, Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. I acknowledge you. I'm very, very humbled by the fact that you go above and beyond, right? And again, today is for you guys, right? So thank you very much. And we're going to get into what we decided to do today, but it really, really caps off not only another profitable month, another great month, another month above 70% win rate, um, but it really, really, right now we're well beyond halfway through the year, right? So we're 7 months through the 12-month year, and we're doing really, really solid work, great work actually. Lamonte, I was looking for you. Your email, man. I couldn't find your email to reach out to you today, man. And I'm sorry about that. I wasn't able to find your email to reach out to you, but you were definitely one of the names that I was looking to get this pick to today as well. So apologies for that, Lamonte, but I couldn't find your email. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, man, today is really about those people like Lamonte. Thank you very much. And again, we capped off another great month, another winning month. And it's not a race, it's a journey. And I definitely want to say thank you for the people that have been along for a really, really long time, supporting me, supporting this community, and helping me get the word out there and get the work out there. So let's talk about what we decided to do today when we congratulated all the tippers for the entire month of July. So let's get into it. So this was the email that was sent out. Let me get it to you guys right now. Hold on one second. Just to show there's no cap in my rap, right? Because people always talking shit. So this email was sent out at about 50 minutes before the game, and this was the play today, right? So Cincinnati Reds money line to defeat the Baltimore Orioles, right? So those are for all the doubters out there, for all the people that want to question it. 100%. This email was sent out. So let's talk about it. What I love today about this Orioles game, not only was the price, so the Cincinnati Reds were about a minus 120 money line favorite, which again is a great price, great ROI, put us in a great position. And as you guys can see, the Cincinnati Reds took care of business, defeating the Baltimore Orioles 3-2, which is what we wanted to see. But what we loved about this game was the number 51, right? So what I'm highlighting right here is the Baltimore Orioles, with today's defeat versus Cincinnati, they became 51-51 on the season, right? And what we all know about Freemasonry is they love duality, right? Reflections. So as above, so below. So the 51-51 record is a representation of, sort of as above, so below, right? It's a mirror image of the win-loss record being 51-51. Now, on the surface, that's not enough to really go crazy, but we loved that number 51 in connection to Cincinnati, right? So for those of you that don't understand why, what I talk about is Gematria, right? Which is a numerical code that's synchronized with the English alphabet and language. And basically, it just gives a number value to letters and words. And this is how we show people every single day that professional sports, regardless, MLB, NBA, NFL, NHL, they're scripted by this code. And this is the reason why we're able to tell people well in advance what these outcomes are going to be. You're, in fact, watching athletic, scripted soap operas, okay? That's what you're watching. So again, we're going to talk about one number, which is that number 51, and show you guys how it comes full circle, just like the number, the number 7, the God number, right? We're in the 7th month. We just completed the 7th month, have at least a 70% win rate or higher, which is very, very unbelievable. It's unmatched across any community. It doesn't matter. Our streaks are unmatched. Our wins are underdogs. It doesn't matter. While other platforms and communities struggle to have a winning year and have consecutive winning weeks or consecutive winning months, again, we're highlighting the fact is just talking about 2022, 7 straight months of 70% win rate or higher. So let's talk about this game and the 51-51 and why we loved it so much, right? Let me stop highlighting it. we'll talk about, let me bring up the calculator so you guys are able to follow me, and I can give you guys a visual to exactly, what I'm talking about. So this is the calculator that we talk about right here. And as I said, Baltimore today became 51-51 on the season to have that mirror record, that duality record. And the reason why we love that is because that is a number that connects directly with Cincinnati, right? So Cincinnati in the pure cipher right here, full reduction, equals 51. And the Baltimore Orioles today, with a loss, picked up their 51st loss of the season to become 51-51 on the season versus Cincinnati, which equals 51 in the strongest cipher. And then not only that, we could just highlight one other thing, and that would be, well, actually, it's multiple other things. So both of these teams, give me one second. Okay, so the 51 and the 51 on the for the season, and then not only that, but the starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles today was Austin Voth, right? Now I want you guys just have a sense of humor. What number do you think Austin Voth wears? Well, I'll show you. Austin Voth, the starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles today, wears the number 51. So playing against a team which equals 51, the Baltimore Orioles picked up their 51st loss of the season while becoming 51-51 for the season, while starting a pitcher that wears the jersey number 51. Now, what are the chances that all that comes together nicely 51 riddle today? Is that a coincidence? No. It's what we like to call a great synchronicity, highlighting a very, very improbable numerical pattern that happened today versus a specific team with a specific pitcher to have a specific record at the end of the day, which is what we speak about, okay? Now, this goes well beyond being, just happening by accident. This is a very, very improbable situation to have this end result where this one number is highlighted all across multiple different aspects. So, again, another great piece of evidence of how the MLB continues to be scripted by this number code. It continues to be the biggest cheat code ever created. And, today was just another prime example and, unquestionable evidence to support what I've been showing people now going on a very, very long time. Working on over 3 years of having my own individual platform of doing this work, building up a community from nothing to something, and working very, very hard to stay very consistent, right? To keep the bozos, the trolls, the goofies, and the clowns the hell out of here. Calling out all bullshit, doesn't matter who or what it is. We keep it 100 at all times, above board, and we like to call people out. When they're talking nonsense, when they're being very, very deceitful or fraudulent, we have no problem calling anybody out if the situation, in fact, calls for it. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, at this point, what we've been able to do is very, very improbable. We closed out another amazing month, right? I believe right now the current streak that we're on is about, I think out of the last 131 plays, we're like 107 in 24 out of our last 131 plays, which is insane. Okay. So again, unmatched win streaks, unmatched underdogs, and that itself, we never attack a game over a minus 165 money line, right? While other communities, other people, other sports handicappers recommend and promote minus 180, minus 200, minus 250 money line favorites, we've never done that in the history of doing this work, and we will never, ever do that moving forward. That continues to be a very, very deceitful practice, right? It's not a winning strategy over a long period of time. It's actually a losing strategy, and it's very, very idiotic when taking into consideration ROI, risk management, so on and so forth. And these are the things I speak about, highlight, and and expand upon with my community, my members, and throughout the content that I produce. So, on that note, I just want to highlight some of the people that jumped in here. Thank you very much. Salute, Victor. Keep up the great work. Appreciate that. Monte, thank you for always supporting. Cheers. Salute. I will catch you next time, though. Definitely. Bamboo Soldier, salute. Thank you for stopping by. Click them likes, man. Help me once this video goes up. Reshare the video again. This is another historical record that we've done. 7 straight months of having a 70% win rate or higher. And again, there's several months within that we've had well beyond an 80% win rate as well. So, but I just felt it was very it was a nice sync to conclude the 7th month and just speak about 7 consecutive months of a 70% win rate or higher, right? So, and again, the best handicappers and sports decoders in the world can't even hit 60% over an extended period of time. Just speaking about this year, the win rate is well above 70%. So on that note, I want to say thank you for everybody stopping by. Appreciate you guys. Philip says, this is my first time listening live, and I so much appreciate your work. Thank you very much. Khalif Williams, happy belated Mr.Futures. I'll let her know, man. Thank you very much. And again, this month was a very busy month for me. My wife's birthday, Mr.Futures. We had a lot going on. The world is just constant. There's things changing and going on every single day. Real life actually happens as well. You got to deal with real life things as well. So, keep that in mind moving forward, and always remember, I am just a regular person like yourselves. So keep that in the back of your mind when you guys are, badgering me. We took the last couple of days off, and it was for a very solid reason. It was my wife's birthday. We were celebrating it. We want to highlight each other and talk about things that we're very appreciative for and stuff like that. So you have to live your life as well, and that's really the important thing. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. And again, to the bozos, the clowns, the trolls, and all that, we're gonna continue to get you out of here. And because of the fact of how successful I am and we are as a community, I'm able to keep this very exclusive, right? I'm not pressing for members. I have no problem kicking people out. We promote positivity and progressiveness, and just to not even to give this any sort of light. But earlier this morning, I received a message, and it was a new member. Somebody questioned the fact that we took the last couple of days off, and not fully understanding why we did that, right? Again, that's not for everybody to understand. People that have been here for several months, even years, they understand why I operate the way I operate. This isn't anything new. And out of spite, this individual kind of challenged me and put up 2 free picks in my comment section today for everybody to kind of like see and and promote. So this individual, this troll, this clown's 2 picks today was the Detroit Tigers money line, which was an underdog, and the Detroit Tigers run line. So it's the same game, 2 different aspects, 2 different ways to pick it. And again, challenging me within my own community because we took the last couple of days off. And I want to just show you guys, and I'm speaking about this because not to give it light, but just to show you how in this world nothing is ever enough. And really, the real epidemic going on right now is that people don't appreciate shit. They really don't. So what we want to do is we want to highlight what this individual spoke about. And thankfully, I rubbed this comment and deleted this comment immediately, so my members were not able to see this. But I want to show you guys. So the person that challenged me today, because I decided to take my wife's birthday off and celebrate that with her, this is the game that they recommended everybody to take, and this is the game that they challenged me to. So they wanted the Detroit Tigers money line and Detroit Tigers +1.5. Well, congratulations, Bozo and Goofy. The 2 plays that you tried to give my community, you lost both of them. So right now, you have a 100% lose rate in my eyes. And you're challenging, and you want to, this is exactly the type of stuff I'm talking about. So again, we have no problem cleaning up the community. Again, I have a block list that's filled with hundreds of names, usernames. We've blocked hundreds of accounts. So do not think that I have a problem getting the trolls or the clowns out of here. It's 100% block season at all times. So congratulations, Goofy and Troll. You have a 100% losing rate. So I think that speaks volume. That says enough, and I really don't have to reply to anything moving forward. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Lamonte just wants to leave us with this comment to the trolls. I'm hitting 80% of my games as a student who has learned from Victor. He's the truth. Hitting 3 to 5 major underdogs a week. This is a live, in-person testimony to an individual who I've taught, who's learned from my work that I produce, who I've had conversations with. All right? So congratulations, Lamonte. I'm super proud and happy to hear that type of, that type of feedback. It's letting me know that what I'm doing is working, right? That I'm actually impacting people, having a positive impact, and I'm just ecstatic to hear those type of results. So salute to you, man. And it's only up from here. The sky's the limit. There is no ceiling. We're gonna continue to work hard and put the effort in behind the scenes. Even when there's no work being published, I'm still working behind the scenes. I work every single day, regardless of if I put out a pick or not. I work every single day on this material. If I don't put out a pick, it's because I don't like a pick. That's it. Right? So if you have a problem with that, there's a bunch of other communities where you could join for $1, for $5, for $9, whatever you want. You can go over there and get a 40% win rate, get -300 moneyline favorite picks, do all of that. I understand that my community is not for everybody, and that's perfectly okay. I've made it such for a specific reason. So again, thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. And hopefully we start out the month of August exactly how we finished the month of July, 100%. So as we love to say on this channel, in my community, Gematria at its finest, easy as 1, 2, 3, peace, cheers, salute. And for those of you not familiar, my name is Victor, aka Mr. Futures. Salute.